What's up, guys? Madam Nazar's location, daily challenge, and collector challenges. What we're going to talk about in today's video, we have things like bay bullet, bullhead catfish, seasoned flaky fish. You also have some drinks you have to order at a saloon, fresh produce, some free roam events. So Madam Nazar is going to be located at this location in between Lymphony and Caliban Seat. For bay bullet, there's a couple locations we're going to concentrate on. Roughly the Caliban Seat area and Valentine. There's 3 locations here. The one next to the E and the N, there is 3 of them. And then the other 2 locations, there may only be 2 of those plants located there. So you might have to visit all 3. You also have some at Caliban Seat. And then there's some in Big Valley. So for bullhead catfish, if you turn your eagle eye on, you can locate them pretty easily. They have a fat head, a fat body, and a skinny tail. I'm going to show you this location on the map where I like to go to get them. But you also can find them in the bayou. Now in these waters here, you can also find your fish for your flaky fish, which we'll talk about in the next clip. So you're going to get your flaky fish meat from small fish. The only one that you won't get flaky fish from bluegill, that'll give you gritty fish. But pickerel, rock bass, perch, those types of things, if you go into your satchel and break them down, you get your flaky fish. Things like trout and salmon will give you succulent fish, so you don't want to catch those. So basically the small fish. So for collector challenges, we have group 1 today. Keep in mind metal detector is going to be needed to find most of these. Some items, especially dig sites, will give you a random item one day versus another day. And also these locations will change at 7 p.m. Eastern time in the US tonight. So in the Heartlands, you're going to be able to find tarot cards, jewelry, coins, dig sites, heirlooms, and arrowheads. First location is a dig site, could be an heirloom or an arrowhead. Then we move on to a half eagle coin, a piece of jewelry at Twin Stacks Pass, then a piece of jewelry to the west of the oil fields. Then we have a slate arrowhead, a crude arrowhead next to the H. Those items could switch to different items. A 1792 quarter. We have a tarot card here. Near the Heartland Overflow, you can either find a piece of jewelry or an arrowhead, followed by a tarot card at the pond up to the north. And move on to another tarot card at Emerald Ranch, a piece of jewelry there, and then in Dewberry Creek, probably a random item, could be a coin, arrowhead, heirloom. It really depends on the day. Continuing in Dewberry Creek, you're also going to be able to get some flowers as well as dig sites. First couple locations are jewelry, although they could switch. You have a arrowhead dig site on the hill, another piece of jewelry. These next locations here are going to be flowers. Down at the dock here, you're going to be able to find a random item, could be a coin, arrowhead, jewelry. These other locations here are flowers. Then as we move into Ringneck Creek, you have a 1789 penny, a creek plum also at that location, and then there is another dig site which could be an arrowhead or another item. For anyone needing an extra coin, heirlooms, or tarot cards, you're going to be able to find a coin at the E. Right here is an heirloom. Then we have an heirloom and a tarot card, and then near the fence you have 2 locations where there's 2 more tarot cards. If you need to get some eggs and antique alcohol bottles, there is going to be one over here just to the west of Van Horn. That's a bottle. We have an egg at this location, an egg at that spot. There's an antique bottle in the cabin inside the bayou. 3 eggs at that location, an antique bottle in Braithwaite Manor. You have another antique bottle south of Cumberland Forest. We have 3 eggs here, an eagle egg at this next location, and these last 2 locations are going to be alcohol bottles. Another great spot for group 1 is going to be McFarland Ranch. You're going to be able to get arrowheads, flowers, heirlooms, dig sites. First 2 locations are flowers, followed by an heirloom dig site. Then we have another flower, an arrowhead, which could switch to another item. You have a tarot card at the dock. We have a dig site, which is an arrowhead, another dig site, which should be a family heirloom, followed by a coin at that location right there. In Tall Trees, you have an arrowhead dig site, a tarot card, an heirloom dig site, and then another tarot card down at Quakers Cove. Hope the video helps. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.